Leadership is not about titles, positions, or flowcharts. It's about one life influencing another. God has placed all of us in a position of leadership. If not in our workplace or churches, then certainly in our homes as parents. Oftentimes, people make the mistake that leadership is another word for dictatorship. But true leadership is relationship. If you're not willing to do the hard work you want others to do, you'll find people working around you, but never with you. Which means you haven't sold them on your vision. You've just sold them on a dream. And trust me, when they wake up, they'll be gone. You haven't influenced them to do anything except run. The scripture, "I can do all things through Christ," should be the true Christian's motto. Through him, you'll know what's important and what isn't. True Christians through Christ possess the following qualities: optimistic, patience, gentleness, self-control. If you can't seek to let Christ control you, some other spirit will. Kindness, it never costs anything to be kind. Joy, having a spirit of gratefulness, grateful in all situations. Love, love for God, for yourself, and for others. When I was asked to speak on leadership in the church regarding women, the first person that came to my mind would be my mother, Patricia Mosby. She has been very influential in my life as a leader, which has allowed me to grow into the woman I am today. Ask yourself, are you being a true leader in the church or a dictator?
When I think about women in ministry in the Bible, the first person that comes to my mind is Mary. You see, Jesus could have chosen any way, any form, any avenue to come to earth, but he decided to do it by being born through a woman. And I don't think he did that on accident. I think he purposefully came through a woman because he knew way back then that there will be a conversation today about the effectiveness of women in ministry, the relevance of women in ministry. And he wanted to make an example back then for us to look at today, that he desires for women to be a part of the process. He desires for women to be an effective and a relevant part of building up the kingdom of heaven. And if that's not a good enough example for you, then I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to the women out there who are doing what God has placed in you. My number one favorite is my mother, Dr. Carolyn Henry Hurst, who is an awesome woman of God and can throw down in the pulpit. Women, keep on pushing and birth that thing that God has put in you.
Y'all can't mess with